Hey guys and gals, it's Bloggy of the Broken Legion of Gamers, and in this video I'm just going to do my special tribute to the man, the myth, the legend, the great Stan Lee. As most of you should know by now, on Monday we lost a person that contributed a lot, not just to comic books, but to pop culture, and he also made a lot of people's childhoods and adulthoods awesome. If I were to do a Mount Rushmore of geek pop culture, Stan Lee would be right up there. But that's the subject for probably a different video. In this video, this is just all about Stan Lee. Stan Lee he did some contributions for the gaming community too. Characters he created have been put in games such as HeroClix and Night Models. The Marvel Universe game, unfortunately, that game didn't last too long. I heard it had good mechanics, and I really wanted to buy in it. And by the time I finally decided I was going to take the plunge, they had announced they were phasing out the line, so I was like, why bother? I'm not a fan of HeroClix I don't know, I just didn't enjoy the game. It's the only way to play Marvel characters in a game currently, but I don't play it, so I'm not going to cover it. But Stan Lee has contributed a lot to pop culture. A lot of his characters have been made into movies now. Actually, I think all of his characters have been made into movies now, and we all appreciate his cameos in every Marvel movie, and I believe he's even done cameos in some of the TV shows. I haven't watched very many of the Marvel TV shows, to be honest, so I couldn't tell you. But he did cameos in all those, and all the cameos were great. The reason why Stan Lee holds a special place to me is because my parents got divorced when I was 10. I used his comics as a distraction for everything that was going on with what was going on with their divorce and all that. And I just fell in love with his characters. They were a nice distraction and a nice way to kind of get away from the real world for however long it took me to read the comics. Back then I was a very slow reader, so probably took me about a couple evenings to read a comic, to tell you the God's honest truth. But he contributed a lot to this culture, and this is just my tribute to him. He will extremely be missed, and thankfully his characters will live on through the pages of Marvel Comics. So that's the silver lining of this cloud. The fact that his contributions will forever live on in all the comics and all the movies. Apparently he filmed 5 more cameos before he died, so we still get a chance to see him post-mortem through these next 5 cameos. So where they will show up, we don't know. I'm assuming it'll be the next 5 movies, which is Captain Marvel, the next Avengers movie, and 3 others. But Stan, thank you for your contribution. You will always be missed. And in Stan Lee style, Excelsior!